Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today I'm talking about the lady who do the same dance off different songs. The same 1-2 step throughout the audience. I'm talking about Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres is one of the happiest, one of the most entertaining people on daytime TV. Let some people tell you. I checked out a couple of her shows years ago, but yeah. But according to some of her former employees, Ellen and her producers are trash. Some of Ellen's former employees said Ellen and the producers are trash. Some of the writers are racist. And Ellen treats you like trash and she wants you to worship her up at like she a god. That was some of the employees saying. Some of the employees said Ellen is so terrible that they regret working there. Some of the employees said the same people, the same person you see on there dancing the same way for different songs is not the person that she portrayed herself off air. Yeah, the employees, I don't know they mad or not, but you got a whole bunch of employees coming together saying Ellen is toxic. Her producer is toxic. According to this one lady, this black lady on the show, said she was talking to one of the writers, and the writer said, I don't know anybody. The writer said, I only know people who work here is white. I don't know no black people. Black lady took the offense. I would have taken the offense too. We know Ellen is an actor. She's a comedian, talk show host. So Ellen gonna give you what she needs to give you for you to continue on watching her show for she can get that sponsor money. But the former employee said when the camera is not on and the lights are off, Ellen is a demon. They said Ellen is not one of the places you want to work at. They said Ellen is ruthless. You know, Ellen is one of the people who've been in the industry for a long time. And they said you got to be a monster to work in the industry. And according to her former employee, Ellen is that monster. There were employees. You know, I have said that about some of my managers. I ain't call them a monster, but I just said, hey, you know, I said something about some of the people in the Navy, like, man, first class, what I'm gonna call it? He don't even know what he's doing. Shit, how did he how he become a first class? You know, we all said that about our former managers or current managers or supervisor or trainers saying they are terrible. But these people are saying not just one person. You got people who work there now and people who used to work there went to BuzzFeed and said, Ellen, you do not want to work with this lady right here or work for her. They said they understand that they want you to be top notch on your job and all that kind of stuff. But they said she take it to a different level. Her and her producers. They said they can't. By reading this article and they reported to BuzzFeed, they can't stand that woman. According to the article. But it don't matter what the former employee said. To be honest with you, Let's be honest for a minute. It don't matter what former employees said about the star of the show. If she's not sexually harassing them or getting accused of inappropriate touching or sexual abuse, nobody ain't gonna stop Ellen unless Ellen stop herself. Cause you think about it, if words can just, you former, the first thing you're gonna say when you see a former employee, you're gonna like, oh, they must been pissed because they don't work there or they got fired. Or employee who pissed off at the job, they're gonna say, well, they wanted, she didn't get the raise she wanted, so that's why she pissed off. But as an employee myself, as a person who worked their tail off, we don't get heard about. We don't get heard from the upper echelon of management. We don't get. They don't listen to the people who out there working. They'll tell you when you get started. They say, if you have any problems, come to me. There won't be no retaliation. But according to these people who work for Ellen, say what retaliation all the time. They said it was so bad that Ellen wants you to come in and say, thank you, Ellen. Thank you for letting me work for you. That's how bad it is. That's how they said it was. But like I was saying, as a employee, as a person who get out there and grind, work hard for the money. I know, we know that we are replaceable. We are replaceable. And that's how Ellen looking at them. Ellen said, we got thousands of people who want to come here and take your place and work on this show. Ellen let them know, y'all need me. I don't need y'all. Y'all got to know. And then they said, it's racist on the state. They said Ellen was racist. They said the writer was racist. But, the writer for the Ellen show. I can't say she's racist. I don't know her personally. And then if I go about the people she bring on the show, it very diverse. She bring in a lot of black people, celebrities, YouTube sensations, viral video people. She bring them in. But we all know. I know we don't want to think. We want to think our talent is so needed at these jobs. But these doing people in Ellen position, it's the same position as a CEO at Aflac, Apple. They're looking at who is this person? Who is this person calling? Well, as a matter of fact, the information ain't gonna even get to the CEO. Like some of these jobs got these open door plan. Like if they disagree with a manager or you think a manager did you wrong, open door it. And then you go to them and like, hey, I want to do a formal complaint. And they tell you, it won't be no retaliation. If you have they do a retaliation, just let them know. Shit, man. In a lot of these cases, when a complaint come up against a manager, you know what they telling? They telling that manager. They telling that manager. And you do any little thing wrong, that manager gonna write you up. Anything. And then the manager gonna make sure they have a backing up, have it backed up saying this is the reason we wrote you up or this is the reason we terminated you. So it's hard to prove retaliation in the workplace. And it's hard to believe. Like one of the managers I have worked for, he got fired. But one of the managers I had worked for, he had told us if another manager come to me and say you did this, say I don't care what they talking about, I'm gonna believe that manager. This manager's one of the higher people in the building that I worked for. He said, I'm gonna believe that manager before I believe you. And that's how it is in all these companies. They're gonna believe that manager before they believe you. You got to have it. You think you got to have hard evidence against the police officers? Shit, man. You got to have hard evidence against these managers. You talking about it was on film? Shit. You need film, witness. You need doing write-in testimony to get a manager. Well, to turn in a manager. Cause you going by just your word. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna believe you. 9 times out of 10. You know how we like saying we live in the United States, land of the free. But when you work at these darn places, you're in a dictatorship. When you work at these places, work at these companies, you're in a dictatorship, man. Believe it or not, I know y'all know it. It's time you walk into that building, you clock in or you sign in or whatever you do, everything on the outside don't mean nothing. You inside that building, you under their law. You in their government. You in their government. You go to work, you work on what a good dictator. You work under the China law. Are you working when you clock into work? You work in North Korea. You work in North Korea. You know how they said they don't want the information to come out? They don't want the information to come out. Not at all. You work in North Korea when you go to work. They don't want the information to come out. They don't want anything dealing with, like right now, COVID-19. They don't want the information to come out saying, hey, we got these many employees that got COVID-19. No, they don't want that to come out. About that. What are you talking about? Injuries? They don't want that to come out. None of this stuff. When you walk into the doors, you're walking into North Korea when you go to work. Prove me wrong. Tell me where I'm lying at. You can't tell me I'm lying because you know I'm telling the truth. We are owned. I know this is a bad way to say it, but when you go to work, you are owned by your employer. Only way you out, you have to quit. Or you get fired. Other than that, you're in a whole different country when you go to work. You know I'm not lying. And according to the employee for Ellen, you're in a whole different country when you go to work. Because the dictator Ellen wasn't taking none of that stuff. I know, like I said earlier, you could be saying like, well, they former employees, they could be pissed off. But all the stuff they're saying, it could be true. It could be true. So we should call, we got to start, is this true? We got to call Ellen Kim Jong-un. Hey, you work at the North Korea base? Huh? You know, on the Ellen show, you work in North Korea, don't you? Allegedly. Hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. Go to work. You're in a whole different country when you clock in. At least it's some jobs I don't have. You're in a whole different country. Because they'll tell you where you got to go work at. Especially if you qualified at some of the jobs, they say, hey, I need you to work here. But no, man, this is not my department no more. You need to go work here. I told you to go work here. So, but I'm at the 15-minute mark. I'm gonna read you some of this article. Cause you know, I gotta do my little thing. But I'm gonna give you some of the facts. And this article right here coming out of Newsday. It started out former employees call Ellen Show a toxic workplace. They said the Ellen DeGeneres Show are creating a work environment of fear. You know, that started off wrong already when they create a work environment of fear, retaliation, and racism undercurrent. It's all at odd. The daytime talk show host reputation for niceness. I said, what you see on TV? This ain't it. It's not it. Ellen, like Amber said about her husband, her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. The former player said the monster come out of Ellen too. You know, my last video, Amber said when Johnny Depp started getting drunk and all that kind of stuff, he get abusive in it. He called it the monster. So the employees making it seem like working for Ellen, behind the scene, it's the monster come out. They said in an article based on interviews with one current and 10 former employees of the show, all requesting to be anonymous for fear of being blacklisted. Fear of being blacklisted in the entertainment industry. That's a dirty done industry right there. When you got somebody like Ellen with the power to hey, don't work for them. Don't hire them. When people don't hire them. But it said BuzzFeed News painted a portrait of a toxic workplace. The article described an environment in which disfavored employees were terminated after taking time off for medical or bereavement reasons. That's where issues could not be brought up to the managers, and employees were forbidden to speak with Ellen. I tell you, what I said earlier, I told you, when you clock in to work, you're in a whole different country than the United States. I'm telling you, if you ain't prove me wrong, I seen some people get mad, taking up for the company. Oh, I love that place. They ship your ass out of there, get you fired. Say you fired, go. Tell you, I know in most jobs, somebody die in your family, they give you bereavement. Say, hey, go ahead. But Ellen, who else? It was another dumb person that had portrayed years ago when they couldn't talk to him. I forgot who that person was, but they said you wasn't allowed to talk to him. I think it was a black person this time. Steve Harvey. That's who it was. That's who it was. They said former employees used to say Steve Harvey would walk through the hallway and say, no, don't talk to me. That's a sick shit, man. That's a sick stuff. That you working for someone to make sure they show is a great place. And the only thing you want to tell them is say, hey, they talking about terminating me because a close family member died or I was sick. Ellen said, nah, you are forbidden to speak to me. You hire, you work, don't talk to me. Who you think you are? I'm Ellen. Who is you? I don't even know who you are. That joker said you are forbidden to speak to her. They said while the star is one of the TV highest paid, earning an estimate of $80.5 million between June 2018 and June 2019, according to Forbes magazine most recent list of top earning TV and radio hosts. They said one former employee was ordered to end a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for medical costs not covered by the company health insurance. They said they quote, "They were more concerned about Ellen brand instead of helping me out," said the person whose story was corroborated by 4 other employees. Woo. You know, that's some done dictator shit right there, man. That's some dictator. That's some done Kim Jong Un or what was his name? Kim Jong Santa Kim. That's some junk right there. When you trying to raise some money to help pay for your medical bill, when the company is not covering it, and they tell you to take it down because you making Ellen look bad, man. They telling you to take the GoFundMe down because you making Ellen look bad. So that means Ellen ain't just a dictator. Ellen is a darn sweatshop. Ellen running the shit. God done. Ellen is running a sweatshop. People ain't. When we think of, at me personally, when I think of people who work in Hollywood, I'm thinking they making money. You know, I'm thinking like they just balling in money. So they work. You tell me, I got hired for Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm like, oh, I'm about to make money. I'm about to be made. But these people saying, this person right here saying, she didn't even have enough money to help cover her medical insurance. Medical costs. And she working for a person who made $80.5 million a year between 2018 and 2019. That 1 year, people. 1 year, she made $80.5 million. And then she got employees who couldn't cover their medical costs. That's some dictator stuff all by itself. That's some royal family stuff over in Saudi Arabia. When the family keep all the money, keep all the wealth, everybody rich. Ain't worked a day in their life. They just rich. Dictatorship. They said after a former employee was fired after a year requiring a 3 weeks medical leave following a car accident, it's a 3 days off for travel to a family member funeral and working remotely for 2 days to attend another family funeral. Yet another one who has taken a month in a mental health facility after a suicide attempt was fired after returning to work. Damn, Ellen. Ellen and her staff is ruthless. Shoot, you better not miss no day. You better come in there. You better come in there with the COVID-19, the flu, coming out pregnant. You at the last week of your pregnancy. You better come in there. Cause Ellen chopping you up like, yo, you can't work. You being no. Maternity leave? No. You better have that baby about pop them out this weekend. Come back to work Monday. That's the picture they paint of Ellen. You have that baby. You better schedule that baby. Say, hey, be off Friday around about 2 o'clock. You better say, hey, doc, pull the baby out at 3 o'clock. Have me out the hospital on Sunday. And I'm cleaning myself on Monday, going to work. I'm pumping breast milk everywhere. Like, pumping that breast milk out. Like, but don't you work for Ellen's show? That's why I'm pumping the breast milk out. Make sure my baby got breast milk. But you can't go to work so soon. I work for Ellen. I got to get out of here. Ellen will get my job away, man. She walking around like, when you having the baby, don't answer me. I told you you're forbidden to talk to me. You can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh. I entertain myself. I don't care. But I entertain myself. I don't care though. I'm gonna laugh. And some of the producers talk openly and publicly about addiction and mental health awareness, But the reason, their statement, the person said. There's a one African American former employee described racist comment says as one of the main writers telling her, I'm sorry. I only know the names of the white people who work here. You know Ellen from Louisiana. I ain't saying all people from Louisiana racist, but I'm just gonna drop a little. I'm just gonna say that Ellen is from Louisiana. She is a down south, Southern Belle, Hello Dixie, Louisiana raised person. Like I said, I ain't saying Ellen a racist, cause Ellen. But I'm just saying that she's from Louisiana. Then she said, then after that, they said when she would bring up such issue, colleagues mock her as the PC police. I don't know if they're saying PC like, or they talking about people of color police. So that PC police is like, don't know. And said the other spoke of being terminated if, as one put it, you don't show that you are extremely grateful and appreciative to work there. According to that person, Ellen wants you to treat them like you're a god. You can't speak to her. You're forbidden to talk to her. But the people around her, you better talk to her guards and say, oh, tell Ellen thank you. Oh, merciful Ellen. I bow down to you as you walk in. I wore my knee pads today, Ellen. Oh, Ellen, please walk over my shirt, please. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen, you better not talk to her though. You better make a video or something and hope they show it to her. Because you're forbidden to talk to Ellen. God done. Ain't that some junk people? A person or whomever watch this. It's crazy that you're forbidden to talk to the person. That everybody be like, oh, Ellen. God done. Ellen and Steve Harvey telling their people, y'all don't even talk to me. Don't talk to me. Do you know who I am? Don't talk to me. You better not answer that question. Yes, do you know who I am? You better swear like, do I say something? Do I? Oh no, I can't answer the question. Oh, this is executive producer Ed Gavin and Mary Collin and Andy Lancer responding in a statement to BuzzFeed, saying in part, we are truly heartbroken and sorry to learn that even one person in our production family has had negative experience. They said, it is not who we are and not who we strive to be, and not the mission Ellen has set for us. For the record, the day-to-day responsibility of the Ellen Show is completely on us. We take all the very serious and are committed to do better. And we will do better, end quote. That's what I'm talking about. Keep your job as an executive producer. But on that sword for Ellen, like, no, Ellen is not her. It is our job to say to them and make sure this is a good workplace. If it did happen, we are sorry. We sorry for Ellen. Do not blame Ellen at all. We're wrong job. That's it. Ellen, who is 62, has not commented publicly on the news report. Addressing the negative work environment in 2018, she told, this is what Ellen told the New York Times. The one thing I want is everyone here Okay, it looked like it was showing not connected. They said the first day I said the only thing I want is everyone here to be happy and proud of where they work. And if not, don't work here. No one is going to raise their voice or not be grateful. That's the rule to this day. Ellen, the people can't come to you complaining if you don't told them they forbidden to speak to you. You think the executive producers are gonna bring it to you what other people complaining about? You never like, especially if you the general, you like, Lieutenant, you handle this. Why you come to me with this petty shit? You handle this, General. I mean, you handle this, Lieutenant. You can't handle the Lieutenant. I was bring someone else on. So, Ellen, superstar, comedian, actor, talk show host, dictator, the Saudi Arabia royal family, Kim Jong-un. You all them things, Ellen. You all them things. Oh, Ellen. Don't be this way, Ellen. You 62. Don't forget you're going to get, you old. Ish. You 62. 62. Yeah. Ellen, you're going to get older. You're going to mess around and run into one of them people that you were mean to when you check into the old folk home. Ooh. You going to get your jello, Ellen. Ellen. The people you on fire and mess around, they work in the old folk home and you get in the old folk home, they taking away your doing pudding, jello, no domino table, none of that stuff. You got to be careful, people. You got to be careful. When you get older and you be mean to these people, when you get old, you're going to be needing some of these people. Like when your show go away, Ellen, your executive producers aren't going to be stinging you. You know what they're going to do? They're going to try to get it on another show. Right now, they your lieutenants. When your show go away, Ellen, and you lose all that little power you have, you're going to regret treating these people the way they said you treated them. It's still crazy to me that you're telling people don't even talk to you. Who are you to tell somebody not to talk to you? That junk just work in Hollywood, I guess. I guess that junk just work in the industry. Okay, in real world, one of them fools been ran up on you outside of work. Like, ain't that? Yeah, that's her. Okay, we ain't at work now. They ran up on you. You tell them not to talk to you. So, Ellen, be careful. Don't be out here treating these damn people bad. Because your rise to the top can be your rise can be their fall. You can rise up and you can fall the same way, Ellen. Hey, did you hand catch the beginning of this YouTube live? Wait till the upload. I said some funny stuff. To me, it was funny. Maybe it wasn't be funny to you. But if you haven't subscribed and you made it this far to the video, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, hit the share button, and hit the like button. Somebody hit the like button, please. Let me see a finger thumb go up there. I'm gonna have to like it myself. Can I like it myself? Maybe. Nope. Won't let me like it myself. Hey, but thank you for watching the video. Don't be like Ellen. You can make her money, but don't treat your employees or the people who work for you. I know the employees and the people work for you. It's the same thing. But it depends on if they work for your company or work for your personal assistant. See, I explain. So don't treat nobody bad, man. I don't give a damn how much money you get. That's why, I have to earn money to feed my family, take care of the bill, pay the mortgage and all that kind of stuff. Gotta do that. But I'm not gonna let money to turn me into an ecotypical monster. And that's a shame. It's a shame that people got to work with people like the way they describe how Ellen and her staff treat them. But thank you for watching. I sure appreciate the view. I appreciate your attention. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later.